Hey guys. So I've been seeing a bunch of stuff about Karens going around as always. And I've realized I don't think I've ever shared my worst Karen story from my previous years of customer service. So I was working at a local nursery at the time, loved the place, great coworkers, fantastic boss, everyone was wonderful. But we had this one lady that would come in, and she was in like 50s, 60s maybe, and she just she walked, she was like this, right? Like she had this weird energy all the time. And she would always come in with like her daughters or her husband or somebody. And she was so rude to them all the time. Like either they'd be like having little tussles while they were at the nursery, which no thank you. Or like she'd be straight up rude to them. It was awful. Um, But one of the first times I remember her coming, it was a super busy day, and I was the only one there that day. So I was, helping customers, I was answering the phone, I was doing everything, right? So at one point, I see her and I make eye contact. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't wave me over. She doesn't act like she needs help. She just kind of stands there and looks away, and I'm like, okay, so she must be fine. So then I get a phone call for the nursery, the company number. I answer it. I take care of that customer. I'm helping someone else who wants to check out or has questions. And one of the kids that would help us water the plants came and got me, and he was like, hey, this lady needs your help. I was like, awesome. Tell her I'll be right there after I finish up with these people. So he goes off. I finish up with the people I'm working with, and then I go to help this lady. So I get over there and I was like, so how's your day going? She goes, not too good, waiting on you. I'm like, okay. And I just said, oh, I'm sorry about that. It's busy. I knew immediately. I'm like, okay, anything else I say is just going to be ammunition for this lady. So I didn't say anything else the rest of the transaction. Minimal questions. Got her rung up, got her checked out. She left. Fine, whatever. Come to find out, I'm talking to all the watering boys later, and the kid that had to go back and talk to her said that she ripped me apart in front of him. And this is a young kid who's just working a summer job. What's he supposed to do about this? So she's apparently like, oh, well, why did she answer the phone? Why was she on her phone? I'm like, I was answering a company call. And then she goes, well, what is she to our word to come and help me? Now, it takes a lot to get me mad. I was furious, absolutely fuming. Luckily, she was already gone. Told my boss about it, and he was like, okay, if she's like that again, refuse her service. Fantastic. We love a boss that will support you when customers are being awful. So she's like, like writing this line, right? Like she's about to be banned or something, right? Next time she comes in, I'm helping her check out. She's being fine. And then I don't remember if it was another customer came over or a coworker or somebody, but she goes, oh, isn't she wonderful? Talking about me. She's the smartest person here. I love her, adore her. She's amazing. I'm like, do you recall what you said the last time you were here? I didn't even say anything. I didn't even respond. Like, I'm like, ew, what narcissistic, trying to get me on your good side now? What, did someone tell you that we were going to kick you out if you were a jerk again? Like, oh my gosh. And like, oh, her husband too. Her husband, this guy, they bought a tree, right? I work at a nursery. I lift trees all day. I used to tell people I lift trees for a living. Got the best reactions. So I'm going to help him load up this tree, right? And he goes, why don't you get one of the boys to do that? Dude, according to my boss, I was lifting 250 deadlift. I think I can handle this teeny little tree getting up onto your trailer, but you know what? Fine. I'm not going to deal with you. So I go and get one of the guys, one of my fellow managers, and he lifts the very light, small tree into their bed because, oh, a woman wouldn't be able to lift. Oh. Dude. I love proving those people wrong, but man, being in a male-dominated field is hard sometimes. So there you go. Karen and her husband, and strangely, actually really nice daughters. They were pretty great. I liked them, at least one of them. The other one was kind of Even when you have a degree and you are telling them everything you know about what you know, people still find a way to be a Karen. Love you, bye.